talking, but this ain't what you want. Yeah. Hey, oh, they do it. Hey, oh, they do it. Yeah. Trojan and music. One shot, man down, hit brain, go couple.
Get to rolling the camera and you ain't got to make way for the man. And he gonna make y'all gonna be moving out the way for this man. Y'all, when the critics walking on the stage, y'all gonna make way for that man. Let me tell you what, because if you don't, he gonna steamroll your ass. If you don't make way for Chris, he gonna steamroll your ass. You understand me, boy? Now, I'm an old man. I'm an old timer, but these young cats, they ain't got no respect for Chris. These young cats ain't got no respect for Chris, man. But they gonna make way for him, believe me. Believe that. But they gonna make way for that, man. Believe that, because when they do, he gonna be busting out the pocket. You know?
I gotta bring back
I gotta get that voice sort of locked down, especially since my entire stand-up act depends upon it.
when you're on stage, you're
Say what?
when you're on stage, you're pretty locked in.
It doesn't feel like it, man. I feel like
I mean,
I've done it better. There's like 3 times I've done it so good.
there's also like different there's like
Y'all ain't got to know. Hey, take them headphones off, boy. Take them headphones off, boy.
there's like black man like
Y'all ain't got to know the black man. What y'all know about a black man? What y'all know about a black man? Huh? What y'all know about a black brother from the hood, from the project? Hey, man. Hey. Y'all ever met the Honorable Isaiah Muhammad? Well, check it, because this brother, in the year 1699, this cat invented the phone. Isaiah Muhammad. Isaiah Muhammad, little nigga. In the year 1699, this cat invented the motherfucking cell phone. We were taken from here by a white man. A white man stealing our technology and shit. Stealing the cell phone from Honorable Isaiah Muhammad, bruh. Hey, motherfucker. The nation, now notice I use that word nation. They do that, you know? Now notice I use the word nation.
yeah, like this guy.
Yes. Kick ass. Don Killam. Now notice I use the word nation and shit. Because nation, that's where y'all be doing masturbation. That's where y'all be playing PlayStation. That's where y'all be singing, ooh, good vibration. In the nation. That's where y'all be in a state of elation. That's where y'all be importing Haitians. That's where y'all be eating rations, or rations, as it were. Now I got a motherfucking hat. Now I got a hat to wear with you, Chris. I got a bone to pick. Hey, man. I'm trying to talk to y'all. You know the way you treat me ain't right. Chris, you know the way that you be talking to me ain't right, young blood. I say respect your elders. Chris, you damn near 40 years old. I'm 50. You got to respect your elders. Young blood. But y'all don't listen. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all ain't got no reason to listen. Because listening ain't going to make you more money. Listening ain't going to get you no girls, no fancy cars. It's just going to get you wisdom that you need to build. But you can't see.
There's a comment. It says, Dom Kalim didn't honor my 1 hour phone call. I paid him $497 and now his phone is off. Doesn't get bad.
The next one up said, praise Don Killam, gratitude. Does he have the fucking watch that I want? As well as that football fag? I'm sure he changes the watch in every video.
It's probably not a... I don't know.
Look at this guy. This guy's so classic.
He's got like he's like a John C. Reilly kind of genetics going on a little bit.
Yeah.
With like
very
black
weird.
guy.
Weird looking guy. Those grills, man. Oh my goodness.
Can't be healthy.
Well, you can see the sort of gray line where it meets the gums. These things they cause disease. Click that image. Can we blow that up? Just like a fat kid.
Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, let me see if there's a blown up frame of that watch there. Probably a few seconds ago is probably the way. Yeah, get it 1080p for me there. Yeah. That doesn't look
doesn't look good.
It does not look authentic.
What's going on in here?
I'm just seeing another guy that I hate that has the watch I want. Did you buy a watch?
Yeah.
What's that box over there? What is that?
Watch.
What'd you get?
Got a
I want to see it.
silver stick.
Is it for you?
Chris, you want to grab that?
Is it for you?
It's for Jess.
Oh, wow.
It's right on the cart near Luke's, like right near the door. I had to pick it up today.
Yeah.
I got it from
What, for
someplace in
Christmas?
Texas. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's a 34 mil silver stick.
Mm-hmm.
Like OP.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a cheapie. It was 20. Yep. It's 20. It was 20. Yeah. Yep. It was $2,500.
Chris just drops it and smashes it.
Yeah.
Chris, smash it, drop it.
I think I'm gonna put it inside a meatball sandwich so she bites it.
That's really funny.
Put it in soup.
Put it in some soup.
Yeah, I think that's how I give it to you.
You didn't say anything about my hat yet.
Oh, you had the blue one on.
This is the crushed brown.
What's that?
The crushed brown.
That's the crushed. Oh, that's
hobo style. Am I wearing the crushed? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, that's really nice.
A little one.
This is 30 what?
34 mil.
Oh.
It's like, I think that's like what men's watches used to be. But when I see women wearing a 40 millimeter watch,
Yeah.
it looks like
a fucking dyke.
It looks dykey. Honestly, it looks like fuck you.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, yeah, but it just looks bad aesthetically. It's just too big. It's like if you had like 24s on like a car that was like small.
Mm-hmm.
It's like putting like 22-inch wheels on a race car.
The reason they get bigger and bigger for women every year, it's not because the women are getting bigger, it's because the women are getting more bossitude.
Yeah, cool.
And
worsitude.
That's not something that we need to encourage.
That's like the fancy package of the Range Rover starts to get like condom slots or something. Like or just aesthetic things that look like shit where you did damage to the. Do you like? Well, you've heard the term quiet luxury.
Yeah, is that like a man crate type thing?
I think it's girl man crate.
It's like Ash. It's like the Olsen twins.
Yeah, the row.
Yeah, the row.
So I got. I don't know. I kind of like. I think I might have like a. Geez, I'm gonna speak candidly here. Is that a spoiling fetish?
What?
Were you like lacing your bitch out?
Buying your girl shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty natural, though.
Is it?
I don't think there's anything weird about that.
I've noticed it where I'm like I can buy like a fucking a $200 sweater or something like that, but like she's never gonna like pony up the scratch if she saves.
You're a provider.
But I bought like buying her like the stuff she likes is like it's in a way where if you bought this type, it'd be like a guy buying 3 Camrys. I don't know, like. I'm not mad at any of the things that you know what I mean? It's not like she's like telling me she wants a fucking like a fucking bag or something, or like shoes, which is the typical girl like spend. Like you could fuck a cool girl for a Birkin. Like me, Nick, could walk up to like Chloe Sevigny. And I'd probably get to like make out with her and like fucking rub her ass if I gave her a Birkin for real that day. Like she knows what's up, and she's like this.
You bust so hard in her, it sounds like this.
But that's gross. But like. Bag reactions to, but like the quiet luxury.
This is what's on screen.
Yeah, and this is why people
I'm
hate
coughing.
us.
I don't have YouTube playables yet.
You don't have them yet?
I can't figure out how to do it on
You've
my phone.
had a week.
I can't figure out where the YouTube playables is on my phone.
Might be desktop only.
Great product. Great product launch.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that the guy who did it?
That's the guy who made YouTube.
This is the guy who
playables,
says.
Are you serious?
No.
This is the guy who talks about not
That's
your
Don Killam.
social security.
Now, I don't have a social security number because I was never guaranteed or authorized as a security agent, and I don't prostitutionalize part of society. What I have is a self-made processing number that I assign myself. And now that the government doesn't want you to have that, but mine's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's yours? Officer?
Officer Sanchez, 036. Officer Sanchez, 036. That's all I can say to that. I found a bag, like a row bag. They're 1,300 used. They're 2,500 new. I bought one for 360, and it had stains on it, and I just cleaned it, and I just gave it to her. I was like, yeah, I got you a bag. She's like, did you spend $1,000? I was like, no, I got it for $3. Lawrence, her video sent me a link to like this beat one. Like I found a Louis Vuitton duffel bag that's green.
Oh, yeah.
They're like $2,000. I found this beat one that's got like scratches on it for $300. Like, I'm not mad. It's a leather bag for $300 green.
Bags are really good, man. I love bags.
I like big bags.
Yeah.
Like that bag's cool.
Bags are good.
You use them.
I got a Gurkha bag. It's like the type in Gurkha Express. I got an old one, not a new one.
And if you can look,
just go images. That that right there, that tan color with the umbrella and the Coke can.
Yeah, the
that type shit.
medium.
I like bags though.
Look, I collect antiques. I sell things sometimes that I've had for years. Like I have Weirdo magazine, Weirdo comic books. I don't buy any never bought a comic book. I have the full collection of it's by who's that artist from the 70s,
Crumb?
the bikers? Crumb. Crumb did all the illustrations for the cover art. I bought them for $125 on eBay like fucking 12 years ago. I just found them. I'll be fine.
Are they worth money?
They're worth like $50 a piece, $30 a piece. You know, like not much, but like if you price strike a bag, used one, and you kind of just buy it right. I always thought that this shit would go away, and it didn't.
Collecting shit?
Clothes.
Yeah.
I was like, bag shit's gonna go. I don't see it going anywhere ever.
Yeah.
Watches too, unfortunately.
People make money reselling clothes on like Grailed and stuff.
Big now. The antiques fair that I used to, where the furniture used to be the shit. And what happens is people sit in the furniture. They'll buy the formed furniture that's made of wood, and then they'll sit in it and break it. And they're like, this sucks to own. I just spent like $2,500 on these like perfect Danish Dux chairs, and they're fucking cracking when I sit on them because we're bigger. We're not fucking Danish gay men that weigh 121 pounds. So fat ass.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Nicholas.
This chair has made a sound from your Aja that I've never heard the chair make before. Are you fat? I could not tell because of your clothing. Are you fat? Are you overweight? But like if you decently, I mean, you buy cool shit. The reality of it is I'm robbing old people that bought cool shit 25 years ago, and they're making out a lot better than my dad buying fucking Target shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I don't know. If you use it, I'm not mad at it.
Well, the other thing is people aren't making cool new stuff.
Right.
So if you want something cool, you pretty much have to get some old thing, you know?
Go get that right now.
Yeah.
Get the new version of that in leather, in real leather.
Mm-hmm.
When go, I'll wait. I'll wait right here.
Mm.
Like shoes and shit. I'm not doing the sneaker thing. That's fucking.
I'm being a sneakerhead.
I know you've been
the
really
Shaq.
ramping up the sneakerhead.
I've been talking about this for a week now.
It's the worst one.
It's the coolest one that makes you the coolest. Can you type in hot new sneaker drops? Type in hypebeast.com. Let's just go to my homepage. I do this every day. So I'm getting those Galaxy releases. I'm getting the Filth. I'm getting the Aqua Retro. This stuff is hot, man.
What, the Filth? What's
The
Filth?
Filth is on the previous page. Doesn't matter. It's just some piece of shit. I got that coming in Camper Green.
Camper Green.
This all is hot, though. This is the hotness. KD,
Easter.
Carell Duncan for Easter. It's like a powder green, teal, turquoise there. Jordan Tatum 3, Year of the Snake. So on my feet, I think I'm the Year of the Snake. Jordan Tatum, black guy, physical beast, muscles, ripply shoe.
Your feet.
My feet, snakes. And my feet are like snakes when I slither on the court. The Nike Jaw 2 looks like something a retarded nigger would wear. I get those covered in Swarovski crystals because I'm a nigger, and I buy them for $550 USD because that's the price target that's perfectly calculated that a nigger would want, but a nigger can afford. Okay? And
that's the way that's just what you heard at the boardroom conversation. You heard it just like that.
It's in the advertising.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not fair that corporations have all the money and the rich 1%ers have all the money, but niggers can spend $1,000 on a shoe at the drop of a hat because okay? So if you give a $40,000 for a business, he's going to get you 40 dope pairs of shoes.
And what's the business? We love it.
Thank you.
I'm Bank of America. We love it.
Perfect. PPP loans coming through?
Can I put you on a brochure?
Nope.
Please?
Fine.
No, I really got to do this part. No.
Me, the
Brazilian
guy, or the that I pay? Of course you can. Borrow him.
A small printed pamphlet, and it's going to revolutionize the way people look at banking.
Yeah. On the pamphlet for the bank, did you want to have a
Brazilian
or a on the cover? Okay. Perfect. Should we?
I work for Bank of America.
Should we have any pictures of
Brazilian
in the banking brochure? No. Now, somebody was kicking around the idea of changing the name Bank of America to Bank of Israel. Do you think that would be a good idea?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Yes. Let's see. Why did that sound different when you said that?
What, Nick, why did that sound different when you said that?
I didn't think it sounded different at all. When I said the answer to what?
Should we change the name to Bank of Israel?
Yes. Definitely.
Why does that sound different when you say it, Nick?
Yes. It doesn't.
What's going on with your voice, buddy?
Nothing. I think I'm doing pretty fine. It's like when you agree to something, you say, yes.
It's in the
When it comes to that.
legally binding in the Talmud.
Torah, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Perfect.
Any more questions for the shareholders of Bank of America?
Nope.
Q1 2025?
That covers it. I think that covers it.
All right. Questions that should be asked.com.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
What's this?
I don't know if this is the thing. I feel like you know what this is, and I don't know what this is.
Despite his denials, our questions seem to hit a nerve. What do you say to someone who believes that you are Nicholas Aliverdi? And
I am not Andrea. I am not Nicholas Aliverdi, and I do not know how to make this clearer.
what do you say to people who say these are crocodile tears? He's putting on a show. This is all an act. Oh,
No, that's a right blade. That's a right blade. Crocodile tears.
This is as loud as I can make it. What
It
is?
seems like something from a British comedy show.
I think. Can I see
Nicholas Alavarian?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
what his name?
yeah. What did he get caught doing? Did he get caught in a Ponzi scheme or something?
He's the creator of Bitcoin.
Yeah, I think it's something.
Nicholas who?
Yeah, Alaverdian. He faked his own death. That's what it is.
Oh, he's a Rhode Islander?
Yes. Yes, that's right. Why have we never talked about this? And I saw it and I was like, yes, let's. But then I found this guy.
He's just on an oxygen tank every time.
Yeah, Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Alaverdian.
Dude, getting caught faking your own death and then talking through an oxygen mask is the funniest fucking thing. Like, can you, like, first of all, if we ever get to interview someone famous, like really famous, we should all be dressed like that with like oxygen tanks on that are working.
Yeah.
That would be really great.
That's really funny.
On to link number 2.
Yeah, undersweet. This is just stuff getting pumped out by just the Bidens getting caught in Ukraine. That's really all it is.
What are they up to?
They got caught, and it's posted by the doc. I get all my news from TikTok girls, and if you don't, you're a fucking idiot. They have a reputation to protect.
Hunter Biden. Oh, but it doesn't end there. Chinese donations to UPenn, to the UPenn Biden Center. Anonymous donations, somewhere up to like 60 million. They also found classified documents stashed in an unsecure closet at the Penn Biden Center. Where am I getting this information? The literal U.S. House of Representatives. We're not done. The Biden family has received over 20 million in payments from foreign entities, all that the U.S. are not allies with. Romania, 3 million. China.
I love this fat bitch. She's my kind of girl.
She's sexy.
You
She's
didn't
very sexy.
You didn't respond to me when I sent you that Instagram thing, and it was like the British woman.
Oh, the one getting ready?
No,
I was too busy whacking off, Chris.
no, because it was just like, this is a sign that you indeed love curvy British women. You don't,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
and you didn't reply, and I was like, Nick, this is like a ad for you.
I know. Sorry, Chris. I gotta call you back. Get it up. Thick Brit, like underwear girls. Like that.
You call Nick, you just hear this.
The phone's like on the ground. You can clearly like,
Oh,
I gotta find it.
Splatter of load.
Yeah.
You can tell from the sound that it's on the phone. It's splashing off the phone.
I'm gonna bring it up 1 second.
It's so gross.
This is episode 100, by the way.
This is special episode 100.
This is at PGL 100.
Is this it?
Yep, first.
Hell yeah.
Episode 100. Bye.
The bicentennial.
Short episode. Bye.
Oh my god.
This is episode 100, for real.
Wow.
And I think what you're going to see is you're going to see a number of schools selling their teams. And the reason for that...
To whom?
To folks like us. Like, we're bidding on a couple teams, I can't tell you. But in essence, what we would do is buy 51% of the team. And, I mean, I think if you look at a bunch of these programs, they're making 50, 100 million off of their football program, off of their basketball program. So it's a way for universities, by the way, because under federal law, they've got to offer scholarships in all these different sports. So they've got to update their facilities. So one of the things they want to do is sort of say, okay, great, my football program makes 100 million. We'll sell 50%, that's 50 million. Do a 10 multiple on that, 15 multiple, that's 500, 750 million. That'll come for them to sort of fix different things at the university. So you're going to start seeing more of that. What the schools need is they need money for NIL. But you can't go out and raise money for NIL because that's not a deduction, right? So that if you're giving $1 million to Michigan and you can say, I wanted to go to the sports program, that's great. But if you say I wanted to go for NIL, then it's not a deduction. So that's the issue.
This is wild. That's the biggest deal since... That's a pretty big deal. Because what you're going to have is a transfer. I don't think it's going to be a paper transfer, but you're going to have wealth go right to university spending. And I don't know if you've ever seen a city with 5 universities in it buy things, but they buy everything in town. And they recreate the entire city.
Like Disney.
Like Disney. So every big university town is going to have like state-of-the-art parking, security, policing, student housing, hotels,
prostitutes, brothels,
brothels,
fentanyl,
sneaker stores. So that's going to be good.
Sneakerhead.
That's going to be good. So anytime you ever go see a college football game,
I can pick up some sneaks.
Yeah, pick up some shoes.
Madison Badger Beavers.
Yeah.
Yo, those are the Beaver 5s. Put them on my feet. Lace them up, Nick. Lace them up, shoe Nick. That's what they like to be called. You go to one of those stores where they have all the kicks. You say, what you got, shoe Nick? What you got? What are those kites selling now, shoe Nick? Hey, the kites that make these, what do they have you shoe Nick talking these days? Oh, it's a nigger shoe. Cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's the Air Nick in Nick colorway. Does the money go to Israel? Yes. I can't wait to wear these on my shoes and be broke forever. I hope you make more so I can be broke forever. And complain about how the white man's taking my money. I don't know where it went. It's not the nigger shoes on my feet. Make sure my niggers are made as cheaply as possible by slaves, by chink slaves. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Welcome to China. You are American. We make a shoe.
Look at that all the niche factory software is so crazy.
That stuff is cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
At Vanson, they have the software they use for billing. Their customer management software is, you know how the old car dealership finance software, the blue screen?
Blue?
It's older than that.
It's the green,
and
double green?
And the guy that runs Vanson, he made it himself. He wrote it himself.
Whoa.
In the 80s.
Where's Vanson out of?
New Bedford.
Really?
Yeah. Or Fall River.
Did you go there?
Fall River. Yeah, I went there, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. They must like you. You're like this. Wow, a guy who really appreciates their craft.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, I was gonna get World Peace 2 jackets made for everybody. But it would have been not the money, but the time that it would take to design it would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So maybe season
3.
We'll do season 3 jackets. Extreme Peace, as it's now known in the biz. Different show. Not
the same show.
Infringing. Different show. Extreme Peace. That's what it is from here on out, though.
Speaks on topics like or natural foods. Chin.
Shoe collection.
He's not doing anything.
Chris, can you write me a message on Slack?
Yep.
Can you write WP3 sketch idea? Nick. And have the sketch would be in Hyde and everybody's having fun and chilling, but everything is just called the . And it's all bleeped though. And then There's also a cutaway. It takes the guy to the where the spitting and making vats to and the Chinese people are like, and there's a so stoked that he and he's like, and the Chinese guy's just and he says, yeah, no better. We call it his, and it's a stack of cardboard boxes that have been flattened.
Thank you. Wow, look at this.
Trevor, make sure you bleep all that just because I don't want people to know the proprietary stuff about sketch design and what kind of characters we use in our funny little jokes here, okay?
Wow. Yeah, so but back
There's
to
Golden Goose right there.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It just looks like it.
Yeah, it probably is. Privatizing collegiate. So Dave Portnoy says, I'll pay. I don't know how this isn't. It's starting to get to a point where it's like, nah, we're going to let this roll. He's like, I'll give Michigan $1 million if they get a good quarterback or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, people bet on these games.
Mm-hmm.
This is sort of like high level manipulation. I know the spread will be adjusted, but
yeah,
it'd be like if like Elon Musk was like, I'll give Mercedes Formula One $2 billion.
Yeah.
And they're like, you can't do that.
Yeah. It's getting everything is I mean, why wouldn't you? If you were at the head of a boxing commission or something, why wouldn't you manipulate stuff if you had the opportunity? You could do it secretly. You do it. They do it. It's obviously it's more subtle. Like the Jake Paul Tyson fight,
right?
Which we didn't talk about, but people were like, why is he biting his gloves? He was biting his gloves because that's how he prevents himself from chipping out
during the match.
Yeah. Like Mike Tyson has that like killer,
like I should smack you.
Yeah. No offense to Mike Tyson. That's what it is. He would agree with that. It's just, we could bleep that, but it's rage.
He's like, this is where I go back to prison for, and then I fuck everybody over my team.
He would have killed Jake Paul. That's why he was biting his gloves.
Oh, okay.
Because he had to do something with his like,
rage.
His aggression. Can you type in Mike Tyson biting gloves?
Yeah, no,
and people were saying
that's him signaling.
People were saying that's him signaling, which is you wouldn't signal. That's not. I think that signaling stuff is bullshit.
I don't know.
When they're like he went like this and that's his cue. I think that's bullshit because fighting is too. It's too. I don't know. It's just too hard and complex to like be signaling shit. Can you type in video?
Yeah, it moves too fast to be able to.
It's too fast to have little subtle things like that. It would have to be, if you signaled, it would have to be very obvious.
Yeah.
Right? When they talk they talk in the clinch and someone was like, that's Jake saying take it easy, which I would believe that if it were, that's not unreasonable to me. You could talk in the clinch, but can we see the biting thing?
What you were doing with your glove.
People were saying that it was either a signal, the biting, or that it was that's part of peekaboo, is how you remember to keep your hands up.
Oh,
which is you bite your gloves, which is not. That's not. He's done his peekaboo his entire life.
Yeah.
He has 30 years of having his hands like this. He does not need to remind himself to keep his hands up. That's just his rage outlet, 100% for sure.
Okay.
That's what that was. That was got to get paid. Don't whip this guy's ass.
Don't fuck over everybody that I'm working with.
Right.
I got paydays on the line. I got paychecks on the line. People got to eat. And yeah. The Vegas fixing is getting very ostentatious.
Yeah.
To the point where you're going to have to look at your sports fandom, everybody, and be like, this is like trying to bet on wrestling for real. It's always kind of been like that if you were kind of in, but like now it's like
it's really I don't even watch sports, but it seems like that.
Guys, like you have like prop bets where like Devontae Adams will get 775 yards receiving this year.
Yeah.
He'll get 700 then the spread will be 775.5 points.
Yeah.
Like Give me a fucking break.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
The refs are kind of in. There's a lot of talking back and forth. The Dave Portnoy, he's got to know something. He's no fucking dipshit. He's like this. I can say, I would never think like if I had $1 billion, I'd be like, yeah, I want URI to get the to have 4-wheelers. Like I want them to have like get the best. Give me 9 300-pound black offensive linemen, and we're gonna like dominate the ACC or whatever the fuck conference they are. And I'm just gonna bet on it. $1 million for these. Never mind giving. Let's be honest, fucking hood kids fucking $10 million contracts to play football in college. Like you're not gonna ruin these guys. But now the selling of the privatizing and like, all right, now we're gonna let like Oscar De La Hoya run the NFL or Don King. That's wild. I don't really give a fuck what happens to the game or the sport, but like let's think of a major university around here that has like a sports team like UConn, right? UConn's got a couple of their UConn basketballs, number 1 girls respectively. They start like the school when you get $300 million endowments, like. They had to tell Brown to like ease up on buying the east side of Providence. They were like, yo, you need to chill. And they were like, oh, my bad. They were buying like marinas and restaurants and blocks of buildings and being like, this gonna be a dormitory. This gonna be a big dormitory. They own Thayer Street. Like, have you been to Thayer Street? It looks like Nashville.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that even 10 years ago, but fast money moves quietly, quickly. Big, dope, modern buildings, nice architecture goes up. They had to tell Brown to chill. And they're like, oh, my bad. But like do it if every team's gonna sell. The powers that be love owning sports teams, and if you're not gonna let Tom Brady own the Raiders, he's gonna buy the shit out of the Michigan Wolverines. So now all these car dealers and all these bankers and guys that could never get by owning an NFL team, they're gonna have an opportunity to diversify the process and double the income. Basketball, football, all these programs, top 100s, etc. Now they're gonna be like. Every dickhead ever's like, I own half of the Roger Williams basketball team. And then we're going to have to A, deal with that. And then B, the gambling that's going to ensue. So trans athletes and all this shit, like, yeah, Yahoo, let's go. Let's get a couple of guys playing basketball for the girl teams right now, knocking these dykes out.
Hell yeah.
Fucking punch their fucking teeth out. These black fucking bitches. These nappy-headed hoes.
Yeah.
Show them your big dick. Show them your big dick pussy.
I want these biological females concussed.
Yeah. Punch him in the face during a scuffle.
End that bitch's career.
That'd be so funny. Like scuffles start to get like guyish. Yeah. Like Ron Artest just like wailing on people like men.
Like athletic punches being thrown.
Yeah. Oh!
Yeah.
Folded in half. Like scholarship black chick players with like fucking anyway. But just that infusion, it's gonna happen. They're gonna sell.
I think some of it's gotta be from like social media and TikTok, it's so clippable. Like even because I'll see this stuff come up in my feed and I'll find myself watching it. I don't care about sports one iota.
No,
but like the pageantry and the drama of these nefarious guys floating around the
internet.
Stuff. It is like pro wrestling. I mean, that's the way to it's got an aspect of it now, like a tinge to it.
They have like kind of like new writing styles where like Aaron Rodgers took ayahuasca and played shrooms and went on Rogan.
Yeah.
And like now he's this rogue leather jacket wearing fucking like DMT badass football player, like archetype. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
Turning them into characters.
Yeah. And like, all right, we're going to write that. And we're going to have Travis Kelce dating fucking Taylor Swift. We got to deal with this bullshit. The story of Travis Kelce's wife starting a podcast and beating Joe Rogan. His wife. And now, this is the new one that
What's his wife's podcast?
Kelce. She talks about fucking baby bottles or some shit. Kelce podcast beats Rogan. Kelce. You ready for this one? This is the new one. Mark my words. Said it here first. Episode. The player's girlfriend is going to get the new spotlight. They've been doing it subtly, and I didn't really pick up on it. Now I get it. Player girlfriends. In the stands. Now they're starting to talk about, like, players will leave one player and then go date another player, and they follow. They're like, it must be tough to be benched in front of your ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
In fact, in front of your ex-girlfriend.
They're using sports lingo.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be a second round draft pick in this relationship?
Well, my pussy's swollen, and he locked me in a hotel room. I'm literally a 7 with a lot of makeup, but I fuck like a fucking sewing machine. My parents would have given me away at 14 if to literally anybody.
God.
That was like what Throwgod was saying though.
About the industry?
He's saying when he played at Northern Carolina State, he had a guy walk his daughter up to him and was like, "You can have her as a wife."
Ugh.
Right. Football retards.
Ugh. God, man.
Oh, this is my sweet baby Michelle Lammy through the years. This is Rick Owens' wife through the years.
Michelle Lammy?
Yeah. That freak.
Mm.
Wow. Fucking goofball.
Just like a ghoul.
That's her husband's head on a
Close
bag.
that. Chris, get that out of my face.
Fucking retard.
Immediately.
What the fuck happened to her? Something. Well, she hangs out with a lot of athletes, but yeah, athletes, and I don't think it has legs. If I'm being completely honest with you, I think this is gonna fail.
You think so?
I think they're gonna like it'd be like if they remorphed computers to jocks.
Yeah.
And like you can power it with beer and jizz.
Well, what else is there for these guys though to watch?
Keeping the, I guess no. I mean, I guess if the sport was pure, like good football, good playing, athleticism, smart play calling, good time management, coaching, regimented fitness. Everybody's fit. Everybody like the behavioral. Everybody's like on board playing good football. That's kind of down. Now it's like, man, he looked cute in a skirt. Look at how cute he looked in a skirt, and then his jersey fails.
Well, wasn't football on the ropes before they started doing the end zone dances?
It must have been.
That's why they started doing that, right?
Yeah, honestly, it must have been. That's the only like logical. Jersey sales moving the needle was kind of wild. Like a player moving to a new town and then them selling $30 million worth of jerseys and that like eclipsing all of the beer sales in their stadium.
Jesus Christ.
And then being like, oh yeah, that's a big deal. Oh, I got the Odell Beckham Jr., the one where he's getting sucked off by Justin Bieber in a club. I got that one.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild to see.
How's your house going? How's that stuff going?
Oh, it's hell.
Is it?
It's hell. Yeah. The fucking framers are like tough guys.
Nice.
And they like my plumber's like a sweetie pie.
Yeah.
Bill Lang.
You're gonna have to get into a Steven Seagal type fight with these guys, huh?
Every day I'm just like talking myself off of like, let's just fight.
Yeah.
Let's fight. No, I know what you want. I get it.
You guys want to fight?
You guys want to fight? And like I'm just like, I'll lose the fight. I'll probably get hit in the head with a fucking hammer. But I'm ready for it. It's going a little. It's getting like it started at the bottom.
Yeah,
taking a long time. The weather's killing me. I'm at framing, so that's where I'm at. I'm at framing, so the house is going up. It's going slow. I got like 3 white dudes from Connecticut that are that are just like, yeah, it's cold. I need more 2x4s. Like my plumber shows up on the job site. Now it's Bill Lang, and he's like the equivalent of like he's a nice guy. He's like Chris. Like, hey, who the fuck are you?
Did they say that?
Yeah. I'm the fucking plumber. I want to know how you're going to frame this fucking, there's a girder truss above one of the second bathrooms that he's like, I just want to see how you're going to do this. Yeah, I just don't like, because you never know, like shit starts walking off the job site. Next thing you know, something's missing.
Accusing him of stealing?
Yeah. Motherfucker, we're not in Harlem, okay? We're in the middle of Rhode Island woods. Like, shut up. Just shut up.
Man, that's so awesome.
And I get it like every day. So then I'll see Billy Lang. He's like my neighbor. So I'm like literally leaving my driveway to go to the site. He's like, what the fuck's their problem? I'm like, what do you mean what's their problem? He's like, fucking tell me, who the fuck are you? He's like, Nick, these guys are fucking rough. I'm like, yeah, they're fucking terrible.
Dude.
They're good framers though.
Yeah.
Like that, they're like legit. They're quick. They're good. But there's just a right way to act and a wrong way. And I'm telling these stories at the lumberyard. And the lumberyard are all like gentleman builders. But they're also all $700 an hour. So it's a double-sided coin. Like, I can't play your game. You guys are wearing, $1,000 tool belts and you're working at your own leisure. You're all millionaires. Like all the builders where I live are millionaire men. 55, 45, 60. They own tons of property. They don't need my fucking money. And if they did, it's a lot of money. Like same job.
Yeah.
Let's just say one's 40, one's 75. So like there's a double-edged sword to it.
Yeah.
It's like,
But the guys charging you 40, if they had like one iota of social decorum, they could charge more.
Yeah.
They're not, because they would prefer to be guys that say,
fuck you.
Who the fuck are you?
Literally. And working cruiser too, because this guy's a fucking jerk off. That's his own coworker.
Yeah.
They have like 2 crews and they probably just can't work with each other.
Nice.
So I've seen it before. Howard is my guy Howard,
Yeah.
who, you know, he doesn't give a shit. He's just a pugnacious motherfucker who doesn't play well with others. Which we can all appreciate that. I didn't know I was babysitting retard 1 and retard 2 today. That's what he'll say. He doesn't even know the guys.
Yeah.
I said that at the studio too when we were doing World Peace 2.
yeah.
Like, right to their face. They're like, what? And he's like 80 and small. He's like, what are you going to do? Fuck you. So it's like I've been around. I know what it is. And my dad's like, I'm like, Dad, I don't know what to do here. Like I'm fucking frazzled. He's like, Nick. I was like, should I just go fight him? Like, should I just pick the fight? Like, and just take the fighting or the beating, at least to like earn the respect through a fist fight or a tussle? And he's like, that shit's over, Nick. He's like, no. He's like, don't do that. He's like, they're fucking drunks. They're just drunks.
Yeah.
Framing's the toughest one. They wanted to be framers. They didn't want to be interior guys. They didn't want to be finish guys. They wanted to be framers because it's tough and it's big wood and it's lugging studs and studs, king stud, jack stud, nail gun, ram set.
They get to name their own equipment.
Tapcon. Literally, these are the, you know, like that kind of, and they're like,
Beastwood. We're building your house out of beastwood.
And they all know how to sing kind of well, which is really funny.
Like sailors or something?
It's kind of weird a little bit. Like they'll be singing songs like, what the fuck was the song? There was like some 80s channel on. But at any rate, you just got to put up with it and like like tough through it. But it's the equivalent of you're getting your teeth kicked in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You feel like a baton twirling fucking fat.
Yeah.
And there's no other way to feel but I'm just like, yeah, sure. And I don't want to like try to like play the 1-up game. But like I got back from the show and we did stand-up.
I went to art school, guys. Didn't you get that wood in there?
Cool. You got tampons with that? Would that come with all the free tampons you could fit in your pussy?
No, actually, it's a pretty prestigious art school that I went to. Ever heard of it? RISD?
Yeah, I heard of it. What'd you major in fucking butt fucking?
I was reading about it in monthly magazine I get about. I like to stay up on you guys and see what you're up to these days.
Not because I'm gay, because I'm bi.
That's why I get Bisexual magazine.
Not because...
Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's in suckmydick.com, please.
Suckmydick.com/please, for real.
/ in my truck, it's cold out. It's just whatever.
/veto on the construction site.
That's kind of how it is. And there's no way to there's no way to like beat it. It's fine. You know, it's like, you know, you can say I have to still build this thing for X dollars. It's not like I can just spend until oblivion, you know, it's but it's getting done right. And it's just funny. Like showing up and just dreading. It's the equivalent of, I said to the girls that at work, I was like, it's the equivalent of like falling in love with a chick. Like you find this chick that's like, this is the one. She's the best chick ever.
Ellen,
right? And you know it. She's like, oh, do you like whatever? She hits you right between the eyes with some particular interest. She's doing the Ellen. She's giving you the Ellen DeGeneres treatment.
You're like Disney?
Chris isn't going nuts. I don't know. Maybe. Perhaps.
There was a girl from the World Peace shoot who we saw at the Florida. She lives in Florida now, and she said she goes to Disney all the time.
Yep. That's wild.
That's
when she
awesome.
said that, I wanted to take an elevator to the moon.
Really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, what else would you do, though? I guess I'd probably go to Disney all the time.
Nah, you'd go to the skydiving thing that we missed. Did you see that?
No.
They had the skydiving tube thing that you float.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they had like a good one there. We totally fucked that up. Fuck. But it's the equivalent of you meet this girl and then you go to kiss her, right? You go to kiss her, or no, you go to fuck her the first time, and she opens her legs and you like put it in. She's like, hee haw, hee haw, hee haw. And you're like, what? She's like, it's the only way I know and I can't change it. Hee haw, hee haw, hee haw. You're like, no.
Everything else is perfect.
Yeah, everything's perfect. Like you're ready to roll it all. Wait, let me put a breath mint in. It's beef bouillon cubes. It stinks. Anyway, so it's like, you know, you work. I worked my whole life to be able to build a house, you know, for have fun. Or you think you get there. It's another one of those times where you think you've got, Yep.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's a real life's lesson.
Yeah.
Is it in some Art of War book that I would never read?
That's just every single experience we've ever had.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like when we got the show. It's like, oh, dude, show. Got a show. And then like, it's like, open your mouth. Here comes piss from a guy. Hot piss from a guy.
There's a little bit of poop in the stream.
Yeah. A little guy.
Did I tell you I piss poop?
Drink it. Gulp, gulp, gulp. And it's, another time where life's just, God damn it. How many times am I going to fall for this false belief that some, I know it's, I know,
make it.
I know what people are going to say. Right. So that's that. That's how that's going. But we are filming every aspect. And my Uncle Tony did say, he's like, show the mistakes. He's like, don't make it, show the pain.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
He's like, because I don't want to, and I was like, you're right. I don't want to see me being like Joe Cool guy, like, yeah. It's like today I legitimately thought about blowing my head off to be funny. Like you do a suicide drone shot on a working crew while they're framing. You're like, this isn't what it's cracked up to be. I don't think this is going to work out in my favor. Wham! No, I know I'm a father. Wham!
You get those the Ukrainian Russian drones, like they drop the grenade on them. You just drop it on the crew.
They look at me, they blow one up. They're like this. What's that? It's another one. It's a good shot, actually. But we were flying drones around the site.
You should hit one of them in the head with a drone.
We came so close to them, and I'm talking like this. Like I'm not fucking around. And the guy was like, "Come on now," and I was like, "What? I thought you said drones are cool." Because they were like, I love to have a drone just like on me all day. So I kind of like let him talk. Yeah. It's kind of like if I had a show, I'd fucking.
Yeah.
It's like that. I'm like, what would you say? And he's like, I take my trusty to DeWalt, and boom, boom, boom. Then next thing you know, DeWalt's sponsoring you. And I'm like, let him talk. Let him talk, Alex. Let him talk. But I'm like, is drones? I was like, drones? That'll be cool. I was like, I think we might have a drone at the office. We probably get one here. Half an hour drone shows up. They're like, whoa, these guys are legit. We're flying it up and around. I'm like, yeah. I was like, you guys want to try it? It's the one with the guy. Oh, no. Okay. Like right through their window. Like we're working on a window. I'm telling you right here. Like too close for even me. I was like, yo. Jesus Christ. It was awesome though. But so yeah, fuck him. I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to. You're going to get to watch me eat shit.
Man, I was looking at architecture, Archzilla.
Okay.
The websites where they catalog like every architect practicing is on here. Architect, just type in I don't know why I said Archzilla. Type in architect website, I guess. But Architizer, that's the one. Architect right down at the bottom. And you see I was looking at images and you start to see stuff that's like cool looking. And then after looking at do residential, so go to project type and do residential, yeah, right there. After you look at 10 of these images, they all start to look the same.
Yeah.
And the old house, any older architectural style, I don't know the names of these things. It's one of my
Baroque and
one of my weak
Edwardian.
points is I want to know more about architecture, but nowadays it's all modernist. It's all There's not a single one.
Snowhedda, that's my favorite.
There's not a single one on this website that does
that's good
any sort of older style or really anything that isn't a dressed up box.
You couldn't. The one you like with like your building has brownstone in it. One of those stones would be $2,500. You need 50,000 of them or something.
You mean the stones at the base?
Yeah. Like some of those like pieces, some of the architectural stone pieces are so expensive. You like it would blow it'd be like making a car and it'd be like $1 trillion. You'd be like, I can't do that.
That's crazy. And then there's a website that does some architectural award that's like the brick. Oh, it's the Brick Award is what it's called.
Really?
It's for the best brick buildings.
Ooh.
And they're just more, it's all boxes made of bricks. So it's just like all straight rectangular. Look at the winners here. And the only ones that are even halfway intricate, like this one, this is probably Iran or something.
Are Poland and Romania?
The ones that are being made that have any kind of visual interest are made in like weird countries.
Turkey,
Iran, Middle Eastern, because they do Arabic, which is I don't like that style, but it's nevertheless it's not
I like that shit.
modernism with brick. I mean that's
I like modernism brick, I guess.
that stuff sticking out is it's interesting to look at, but it's not old world craftsmanship.
Yeah.
There's nobody that does those arches and that stonework type stuff anymore. It's crazy that you can't even hire somebody to do this.
I'm getting prices on doing a brick facade for the second house because the lot is so shitty. It just needs to be a brick rectangle with glass back. So the back is completely to the woods.
Is that the one you showed me with the pattern that you made? Yeah,
that one. So like
the ranch is not brick.
the ranch is a push button woods millionaire.
Okay,
That's what the house is supposed to be. The way it sits on the land, the size, the bedroom count, the sellability of it, if I'm being honest.
yeah.
Like, I can't just build some avant-garde shit my first way out. It's just not a smart thing to do. It's like, yeah, it's ballsy, but it's not. I'd probably fail, to be honest with you. Too many experimental. Brick is semi-experimental in the woods. Like, people are going to be like, I've already showed the building inspector, and he's like, I ain't approving that roof. And I'm like, why? And I'm like, he's like, it's flat. You snow. I'm like, obviously I'm going to have it fucking engineered, you fucking dipshit. Okay, I'm just saying it's not easy. I'm like, that's what you get met with, you know? And you're like, well, okay, there's a line. Like, you just get to a line, you're like, fuck this shit. And I don't really know what I'm talking about as far as, like, I'm not an architect.
But why would anybody that goes to a professional know what they're talking about? Like, if you're hiring somebody to engineer something, why would you know what you're talking about?
They just assume that because you're buying. Why would you buy it then? They don't get it. Like, they don't get, like, why would you spend your money on that? I'm like, because it's cool looking. Then they sort of, like, that backs them off sometimes. Yeah, but it's kind of weird. Not everybody's going to like that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And that's a big deal. Like, not everybody's going to like that. I can't believe people say that to me.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Somebody in a municipality where your job is to, like, just basically empower the citizens to do
dope shit in
what they're supposed to do and, like, protect them to some degree.
Yeah.
You're giving your fucking opinion on a roof.
Yeah.
Or a design.
Yeah. And you, like, not to be, what do? You fucking smell like a dog. You smell like a wet dog.
And then they'll approve
the shittiest thing you've ever seen. The homeless shelters.
Yeah.
They'll approve the Home Depot homeless shelters.
Or laser tag in Phoenix, Arizona.
Fucking
like laser tag in your house in fucking Arizona.
And like the one kid, Grant, kind of gets it. Like he's our age. So I'm like, dude, I'm trying to build something cool. I'm not going to gaff it. I have to sell this thing for a lot of money. Like, I have to make a lot of money. No, I have to build this in effort. Or worst case scenario, if I can't sell it, I keep it, and I don't want to kill myself in it. And I wouldn't if it was like brick and glass. Like, it's the coolest thing it would call for. So once I'm done this, hopefully I'll either sell it or keep it or rent it or something. I don't fucking know. But I know it's coming. The good news is, as fucking bad as these fucking assholes are to me, they're still pretty good fucking framers. Thank God.
Yeah.
Because for a second there, I thought they were all just fucking shitbox fucking drunks, which is like, but dude, these guys, man, the fucking trades, man. Jesus Christ, I love these guys to death. These are like my people, but fucking A, man, you guys are.
They're rough.
Yeah, they're rough.
But they're rough, and they're rough anywhere. They're rough with, I mean, we're looking into having a microphone made, and I called these like high-end audio engineer people, and I made it clear that there's a budget for this. Like, I'm not looking for some $2,000 custom-made thing. And the guy's just nonstop, like, can we do a microphone shaped like this? And he's like, nope. Can't do that. That's one of the craziest things I've ever heard. Like, that type of stuff is everywhere.
Yeah. Okay,
it's everywhere.
That makes you feel better because
it's even in It's even in the arts or in video. Like, you get that sometimes with designers and stuff. Like, stuff where if you're manipulating pixels, that's the easiest thing to do. There's no real justifiable limit to what you can do with design or 3D stuff. And you even get that when you're trying to hire artsy designer type people to tell you this.
What if you reference it with something that you can show a picture?
Well, it's just the real answer is that they can't do it. That's why they come up with excuses for why it's not a good idea or why it can't be done. But the real answer is it doesn't look like everything else they've ever made.
It's so that's brutal. And then honestly, it's one of those. Back to that. No wonder why they want to turn us into fucking glue. because like you had the chance to do it. I'm coming to you kind of like open ass, where I'm like, fuck me.
Yeah.
And they're like,
take my money.
Sorry.
Give me a reason to give you money.
Right. And they're like, no, think for 1 second. Like, you know how to do this. Can you do this? Yes. It's like, do you have tomato sauce? Yes. Do you have pasta? Good. I'll take spaghetti. And like, sorry, I only got lasagna or whatever.
Nobody makes spaghetti. You wouldn't eat it. Nobody eats that.
I did it years ago. No one wanted it. So I stopped doing it. And I don't build them anymore. I said to myself, I'll never do it again.
You have now completed the first hour of a Perfect Guy Live podcast. For access to all episodes and more, visit mde.tv.